A gay SNP MP has told the House of Commons she'll report a House of Lords peer to police for alleged homophobic comments. Hannah Bardell said Lord McGuinness was quoted as calling her queer after she'd complained about his behaviour towards parliamentary staff. Lord McGuinness accused Miss Bardell, who's the MP for Livingston, of having an ulterior motive. Here's our political correspondent, Rajdeep Sandhu.
Only a few days back in Parliament, and a row about alleged homophobic comments has erupted. It all started with a complaint raised by the SNP MP Hannah Bardell yesterday.
I witnessed one of the worst cases of abuse of security staff that I have seen in my time here.
The initial incident happened at one of the entrances to Parliament behind me. Lord McGuinness was apparently challenged by security staff to provide his pass. And when he allegedly couldn't, that's when Hannah Bardell says this situation became abusive. Although when I spoke to Lord McGuinness, he said he wouldn't say he was abusive, but he was annoyed at the situation. After the incident was raised in Parliament, Lord McGuinness spoke to the Huffington Post, in which he reportedly said Hannah Bardell was raising the issue because she was queer and had a score to settle.
I'm sorry to say that the member from the other place who I have complained about has now launched a homophobic attack on me in the press. This will be reported to the police, and I know that I and others consider this to be a hate crime.
The attack on the Honourable Lady was unutterably disgraceful, and she is clearly owed an apology by the noble lord for what he said about her.
Would you like to take this moment to apologise to Miss Bardell?
I'm apologising for nothing that I didn't say, and I didn't say anything which reflected in any way on the lady whose name I forget.
Did you call her queer?
It's not. No, I didn't, and it's not a word that I use.
But in a recording of the conversation with the Huffington Post, Lord McGuinness is heard using the word unprompted.
Instead of apologising for his bad behaviour, he's resorted to a homophobic slur, which is totally unacceptable.
This dispute will take some time to resolve. Rajdeep Sandhu, reporting Scotland, Westminster.